What's going on, YouTube? I think that's how they do it. Ugh, God. My name is Brett. Some of you might know me as Brett Max. I am a rapper from San Diego, California, and I decided to change my life in 30 days. Cue the intro. Now, recently, I've been feeling like, I don't know, I can get more out of my day, but I've just been kind of lazy, and I think some of you might be able to relate to that, but I had this feeling a couple days ago where I was like, you know what? Now's the time. I'm gonna change. And I'm working, I work at a bar. It's like a restaurant bar. I also do music videos every single week. Most people wouldn't consider me lazy, but I feel like I'm capable of more, as I'm sure many of you feel that way. So I don't know, I just said, you know what, screw it. I'm gonna do the things that I think will really propel me towards the next level to where I want to get to go. So I looked up some YouTube videos on, you know, how to stop being lazy, 4 tips on how to have a more successful morning and stuff like that. So I picked some of my favorites. I'm using a habit tracking app called Habitica, and I will be tracking my next 30 days. I have a bunch of goals written out for myself. Number 1 is release a vlog every day, because I really want to be held accountable, and I feel like putting myself on camera is the best way to do that, because then a lot of people can be like, hey, you didn't fucking do it, or hey, good job. I don't know, I feel like having that accountability buddy, all you guys out there, is really going to help me out. When I was training for competitions, physical competitions, I always had a coach, and whenever I had a coach, I did a lot better because of that accountability. So knowing that about myself moving forward, I'm going to try to keep that accountability on someone else, or like public at least. So without further ado, here are my 30-day goals. Number 1, release a vlog every single day. I've been wanting to vlog for a long time. I used to do vlogs on a fitness channel that I created with my friend, but that only lasted for about 2.5 weeks, and I've just been kind of on and off. I love making them, but they are a ton of work, so I feel like this 30-day challenge is the perfect time to really sit down and do my vlogs, so here I am doing that. Number 2, limit caffeine to 1 coffee a day. Now, I struggled on this one. I thought maybe I would do 1 coffee a day, no caffeine at all. I tried a little test run the past 2 days, and the no caffeine thing is not good for me. I got a really bad headache, so I'm definitely addicted to caffeine. But I was looking up studies, and 1 coffee a day really isn't harmful at all. So I'm gonna limit it to 1 coffee or 1 tea or whatever it is that I'm feeling that day, but it's gonna be under 100 milligrams of caffeine every single day. And for somebody who drinks a pre-workout, coffee at work, maybe a double espresso shot, I'm getting over 500 milligrams on the days that I work. That's gonna be difficult. So if you're saying, oh, just go no caffeine, well, I got headaches to deal with, okay? So that's number 2. Number 3, no phone for the first hour of the day. Now, I read that this is really helpful because when you check your phone, you're looking for that quick dopamine hit, and you get really, really addicted to that, and I can tell that I'm addicted to it because I'll be sitting there and I'll just go reaching for my phone, and I don't even know why, and I've caught myself so many times over the past couple days once I figured out that like that's what it was. So I'm gonna do that, no phone for the first hour of the day. I tried doing it this morning as a trial run. I did like 30 minutes and I was like, oh my god, I have to freaking check it even though nothing's going on. So that's gonna be a goal of mine as well. Number 4 is going to be a huge one for me. If you don't know, I work at bars mostly. I'm a bartender, and right now I'm working as a food runner and stuff like that for restaurants, but almost all my gigs are restaurant gigs. And if you know the restaurant/bar industry, sometimes you don't get off till 5 in the morning. So I quit those kind of jobs and kind of moved towards restaurants. So now I'm usually off around 11 o'clock, which is really, really nice because for the past 3 years I would get off at 1:30 or 2 in the morning, and before that I'd get off at 4 in the morning after all the bars let out and I cleaned up. So this one is kind of a tough one for me because my circadian rhythm, or whatever it's called, is different than most people. So I really like being up in the mornings, and sometimes you'll just wake up randomly at like 5 in the morning and your body's like, I'm ready to go. And it feels great, you get to the gym, all that, and then you're exhausted by 2, which is really weird. But I love those mornings, and I feel like I get the most out of my day when I wake up early. So this isn't 5 o'clock, but it's still pretty early, and I feel like I can get a lot more done if I'm able to really squeeze my mornings. So that's a goal for me. It's going to be the hardest one by far. I already know it. So I'm going to try to record every morning me getting up or something like that to prove to you guys that I was up at 6:30 a.m. because that is tough for me. Number 5 is play guitar for 30 minutes a day. I love playing guitar. Guitar was my first instrument. I played it all day, every single day when I was like ages 10 to 15. That's all I did, 8 hours a day. Now, however, I feel like I'm so bogged down, I don't plan my time correctly, and I won't give myself time to do anything I want. Whereas if I do anything I want, it's gonna be playing guitar. I love playing video games. I love making music, rapping, etc., etc. Playing instruments is one of my favorite things to do in the entire world, and I feel like I don't set aside enough time to where I'll feel comfortable to play 30 minutes a day or an hour a day, or give myself that space that I need to not stress out about other things while I'm playing guitar. So I'm promising myself that I'm going to sit down and play at least 30 minutes. It'll probably be more, but that is one of my goals in the 30-day challenge, play more guitar. Number 6 is say my affirmations out loud in the morning and at night. I have a couple affirmations written down. They're just positive things to say about myself, to myself, and I know it sounds dorky, but I struggled a lot with depression and lack of self-confidence over the past year and a half. So that was one of the things that was able to get me out of that slump, was telling myself 10 times every day, you are valuable, you are loved, you are worthy of love, and things like that. And I know it sounds super corny and super cheesy, but it was really helpful for me, so I'm going to continue to do that every single morning and every single night. Say something positive about myself. Number 7 is going to be to meditate every single day. I was doing this for a while, and my favorite way to do it was to light a candle and just look at the candle and allow my brain to just kind of melt away and not think about anything. And it is the hardest thing in the entire world for me to do. I keep myself awake at night thinking about what I need to do the next day and all these different things that don't allow me to get good sleep. So I feel like meditation right before bed or right when I wake up is really going to help me get to sleep more peacefully. Number 8, brush my teeth and floss twice a day. That one's easy. Number 9 is going to be to keep my room clean at the end of every single day. I heard online that if you reset before you go to sleep, that in the morning you'll feel ready to tackle your day more, as opposed to waking up in the morning and trying to get all that done because you feel like you're starting behind. So that's going to be one of those things where I reset at the end of the day, so the next morning I'm ready to go. Number 10 is a big one. Work out. I love working out, but sometimes, again, I won't set aside enough time to actually get a full workout and get my cardio, hit my weights. So this is going to be me dedicating myself to really getting into good physical shape. It helps me in every aspect of my life. It helps me become a harder worker. It helps me with being consistent on my other tasks and being more diligent. Procrastination is a big one for me, so if I work out right after that, I feel like I can tackle everything. I have this huge dopamine release and I'm just good to go for the rest of the day. But if I just procrastinate my workout, usually I just won't end up doing it at all, and then sometimes I'll go on for 3, 4, 5 days, and that's how I get into a slump, and it really brings down my mentality. So getting up every morning and going and hitting a workout will bring me a lot of energy that caffeine that I used to drink would give me. I'm also going to be documenting my physical progress over the next 30 days, so at the end of every single video I'm going to pose for you guys, and hopefully over that course you're going to see it every single day, so you won't see a lot of changes daily, but at the end I'm going to put 2 pictures side to side and we'll really see how much progress I've made. Here's an example of a 6-week transformation that I did. You probably saw it in the thumbnail already. This is what I know that I'm capable of, so over the next 30 days I'm looking to really get the most out of my workouts. Number 11 is going to be to follow my diet. I already have a meal plan set out for me from a coach. It's actually the exact same meal plan that I followed when I got that transformation that you just saw. So I'm going to be following that over the next 30 days and tracking my progress. Number 12 is going to be to take my vitamins and to foam roll. I'm putting these together because they're general health. Taking my vitamins, I will often forget, so I'm going to do it right in the morning, make sure that I get all my nutrients for the day. And then foam rolling, I have super bad back pain while I'm working out. I hear my shoulders and my back click constantly, and it's super uncomfortable. Foam rolling is all that I can afford. I can't really go to a masseuse every single day or hire one. So I'm going to be foam rolling, trying to get those nasty ass knots out of my back. Number 13 is going to be to make my bed every single morning right when I wake up. I heard that if you do something productive right in the beginning of your day, it sets up the rest of your day. That's why the morning is so important. A lot of people preach on it. So in the first hour, I'm not going to be using my phone. I'll be taking my vitamins. I'm going to try to drink like a big old glass of water and make my bed, brush my teeth, get my day started in a really productive way. So that's going to be the first step on doing that. Anywho, those are my goals for the next 30 days. So I am very scared, honestly, to do these because one, waking up early is not my style. And trying to tackle all these things at once is kind of intimidating, but allowing you guys to be my accountability buddies is really going to help me out, I think. So be looking out. I'm going to be vlogging every single day for the next 30 days, and we'll be tracking my progress on everything, and you'll be able to see if I succeed or if I fail, and at the end we'll have a big old pizza party. Anyways, peace. Good to go. So this is day 1 of 30. Don't judge me. I don't know how to pose, so I'm gonna just do my best. And that's it. Day 1. All this shit starts tomorrow. I gotta be up in 8 hours. See you tomorrow. Outro!